What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, y'all. So I'm gonna pull some cards and get a message out for y'all. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you guys, and overall hope that the messages are useful, okay? And with that being said, we're just gonna jump right into the video, all right? Right off the bat, you got the Ten of Wands and the Hierophant. For some reason, I want to scream, "Go Birds!" I don't know if somebody likes football. They having a parade today, so. I want Happy Valentine's Day. You had the Knight of Swords coming out as well. Ooh. You got the Queen of Wands. You got the Eight of Swords coming out. Ooh. You got a lot. You got the Eight of Swords coming out. One fell. Give me 1 second. You have the Two of Swords. And then lastly, you also have the Hangman and the Two of Cups, okay? You have fire sign energy, Leo, Aries, Sag, Taurus, heavy Sagittarius, and Pisces, okay? Excuse me, with the Ten of Swords at the bottom. There could be something that's like, I wouldn't say constantly bugging you, but it's almost like one of those situations where you know how you have the power to either make something work out or to let it be what it is. No matter if that's a platonic relationship or something to do with a coworker. Because there's some sort of action that somebody wants to take, but they're contemplating it. And with the Ten of Wands, it's giving me like, is it worth it or not? Like, I'm not saying, because something could be a lot of work for you, but you could just be doing it for the sake of a friendship, you know, a coworker. But you have the ability to do it, basically, is what I'm saying with this Queen of Wands. You have the tools to do it. You have the creativity to do something as well. Yeah, like the ambition. It almost gives like a most valuable player to a certain situation, or most valuable person. What's the Ten of Wands? What's the Ten of Wands? Excuse me. You got the Queen of Pentacles. What's the Hierophant? You got the Seven of Swords. And what's the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles? You got the World. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. What's the World card by itself? You got fixed sign energy out here. What's this World card by itself? You got the King of Cups. Yeah, I don't know if this is about a cycle with a particular person. Because for a lot of y'all, well, you got the Lovers at the bottom, but for a lot of y'all, obviously, it's going to be different. It's not going to be pertaining, you know, to a romantic interest. It could be, again, a coworker as well. It's somebody who cheated you in a certain situation, or someone who feels like they did. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, kids, wear your jackets outside, okay, in the wintertime, where you're going to be sick like me all the time, okay? Hate wearing jackets, child. Hate it, but whatever. Yeah, like, obviously, I don't know the full story yet, at least. I got more cards to pull, but it definitely does feel like someone feels as though they cheated you. Even when it comes to, like, wise counsel. Like, someone feels like they beat you to the punch, especially when it comes to, like, say someone's gossiping to a boss, or they're gossiping to, like, you know, the friend that is connected to you and this person, or, you know, this could be in-laws as well. This could even be your own family. It's like someone feels as though they beat you to making you look a certain way before you were able to make them look a certain way. Like, it's odd. Like, this does give the energy of, like, telling things to people to make you look a certain way before you could tell your side of the story. Or I don't know, it's weird because it gives the energy of like someone even talking about you to people that you don't even know. Like it gives that as well. Can I get one more? What's the Ten of Wands? Excuse me. You could be a water sign dealing with the earth sign, or vice versa, an earth sign dealing with the water sign. You got the Tower. Yeah, I don't. Or you could be a fixed sign, a Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. What's the Seven of Swords and the Hierophant? Oh, what's the Seven of Swords and the Hierophant? Can I get one more? Yeah, you got the Three of Cups. With the Strength and the Eight of Pentacles. This could definitely be some sort of friend, a colleague as well. It's somebody you definitely do care about. Someone you choose to kind of like ignore as well. And not necessarily ignore, but it's one of those types of situations where it's just like, I'd rather kind of like out of sight, out of mind. And you could definitely be focused on work right now as well. It's somebody who is, I wouldn't say they're trying to throw you off your path or throw you off of like something that you're trying to accomplish, not at all. But this is somebody who is like, they will like try to, like their energy, like this gives such a, like a hater. And with this energy, this is not somebody who hates just on you. Like this is somebody who will kind of say like there's a group of friends, or they know a certain friend of theirs, you know, travels, they make money. You get what I'm saying? They're good with money. No matter how they get it, you know, they're able to travel. This is somebody who would try to mimic that friend or try to act like, you know, this is definitely somebody who keeps up with the Joneses, for sure. This is definitely an energy that like they will portray any sort of image. They will kind of, you know, throw anybody under the bus that, you know, makes them appear a certain way that they are uncomfortable with. Like this is, yeah, this is like a liar, a really, really bad liar. Could even be a thief as well. Definitely a thief of joy. But this person, whoever this energy is, they're definitely a liar so far. They're definitely a liar. And it definitely is somebody who wants to reconnect with you. This, especially if you believe in like reincarnation, like this is somebody who follows you through lifetimes as well. You got Leo energy out here. What's the Strength card? You could definitely work with this individual. With the Strength, you got heavy Leo energy. With the Strength, you got the King of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Page of Wands, okay? But it came out the Page of Wands, Seven of Wands, and the King of Wands. A lot of wand action. For a lot of y'all romantically, this is somebody who is like a detriment to like your growth as well, to gaining positive relationships. I don't know what is going on with this. Jesus, it's one of the, what's the Seven of Wands? What's the Seven of Wands? Yeah, you got the Knight of Cups and you have the Moon. Like whoever this energy is, they definitely act, especially spiritually. Someone acts as like a block, but what I mean by like a block is like, I don't know like how to, it almost feels like literally like someone's karmic person. Like this feels like a very, very strong karmic energy. Like, I don't know if someone like does stuff, then they don't like tell people. And what I mean by that is like, they like to look up different things. It's almost like that book as well. You know, what is that book? The 7 Laws of like Attraction, or not that, but it's one of those, excuse the notifications, y'all. But I'm trying to think about it. It's a book that a lot of people, especially men though, no tea, no shade. I worked with somebody who was reading the book, so they claimed. But a lot of times narcissists read this book, and I'm so mad I'm running a blank. But Yeah, it's like something like the laws of attraction or something like that. This is somebody who I feel like really relies heavily on manipulation, and I feel like something did not work for you. This is somebody who they will allow you to come in their life and leave their life as much as you want to. I'm trying to really put it into words the best way I can, but this is somebody who will use you. To the best of their ability. They definitely will talk about you. Just want to throw that out there as well. But I feel like entertaining whoever this person is, and for a lot of y'all, I feel like obviously y'all have already finished this chapter. It's clearly probably popping up because somebody is still on it, or they just have begun. But and even for a lot of people who even wonder or ponder, like, hey, should I go back? Or, if this person hits you up again, I would really think about it, because you never know. You could just take some information away from this reading. But whoever this energy is, they're a real burden. Like, they're a real life burden. Like, this is a burden. This is somebody who I feel like is very lazy. They're very flashy as well. They're definitely a homosexual. What's the Knight of Cups in the Moon? You got Cancer and Pisces energy out here. You have the Death. You got Scorpio energy. Especially for those who like, I don't know what this is about, but somebody will like literally kill your hopes and dreams just by them being around you and in your life. And this could be a family member. I just want to throw that out there. I didn't really get no family cards, but I only have the Two of Cups out here so far. Like, this could be an unhealthy work environment. You have to get away from a certain individual. But whoever this individual is, you're close to them. And this may not resonate for everyone. I just want to throw that out there. Every reading is not going to resonate for you. I think a lot of y'all need to know that as well. When y'all watch readings on YouTube, they're not all going to resonate. So if it's a hit or miss, it is okay, child. It's the internet. It's not a personal. But for a lot of y'all, like I was saying, I definitely feel like you know this individual. For a lot of y'all, this is like a lover, like someone who's, they have a really, really like stink attitude, like stink energy. But whoever this person is, they're a killjoy. They're definitely a killjoy, and they want to kill your joy. This is somebody who wants to like not emasculate you. Babe, yeah, please. My fault, y'all. A lot was going on, but this is definitely, I feel like, somebody you are not supposed to be connected to in this lifetime. I feel like this is somebody who definitely has a lot of karmic debt as well. Like the type of energy to where the longer this person is in your life or is around you, a lot of the things that I feel like are supposed to come towards you that even you don't even see yet. Like, it's one of those things where you listen to readings and it's like, oh, you're going to meet somebody, or this opportunity is coming, and you're like, well, where is it? When is it going to come? It's almost like, not even just because of a person being in your life. A lot of times the divine is kind of waiting for a multitude of different things. You get what I'm saying? A lot of times it may not even be your season, right? And a lot of times you could be connected to individuals that the divine can feel like, you would help certain people that doesn't deserve to be helped. You would give to certain people that don't deserve to be given to. Okay, so I definitely do want y'all to think about that as well, all right? This person could be a Scorpio, you could be. Any of the water signs is out here heavy. What's this Knight of Swords? You got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, the energy is wild today, because what? Take action on your ideas that you have with this Ten of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Especially if you are different, okay? You want to create anything of the sorts, right? Do not let what other people think or other people's opinion, especially if you hear gossip or if you put yourself out there on social media and you may not get the best comments all the time, don't allow that to kind of pivot away from doing something creative, because I don't know what is going on, but I don't know if someone's going to have like a real groundbreaking idea. And it starts with you, though. It starts with you letting go and releasing. It's starting with you. Almost the energy is really starting with you not giving a fuck anymore. Like, I don't know what that bluntness is about, but it's almost like someone needs to really realize the type of power and the strength that you really have in different situations in your own life. Because I'm not saying this is for everybody, right? A lot of y'all may not really care about what other people have to say, but I can't even really say that because we're all human. We all do care. And we all just show it in different ways. But this is definitely an energy to where it's like, please push forward and please do the things that you want to do. No matter if it is going back to school, finding a different job, again, something creative as well. Because I don't know what that's about, but like someone, like don't let someone else's opinion on what you got going on deter you from doing anything. Because that's what someone wants. Like someone wants you to, and this could even be about dating as well. Like there's the energy of or like a presence of like someone really not wanting the best for you, and not wanting the, like it's a real hater ass vibe. Like the energy is real like hater, like mm, mm. What's the Knight of Swords? What's the Knight of Swords? I feel like there's definitely someone who talks about you too. Like they talk about you with the with the Six of Pentacles. And what's the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles? What's the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles? What's the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles? Yeah, you got the Page of Swords. Can I get one more? What's the Ten of Swords? The energy is everywhere. I'm not even gonna lie. You got the Six of Swords for the Ten of Swords. Because it almost, with the Nine of Pentacles, is also like giving like mimicking. With the Knight of Swords and the Six of Pentacles, it's like somebody has to like, they like watch, someone likes watching you, talking about you, like where you're going, the things you are accomplishing, but in the same breath is almost like they could even be like bringing up things that ended for you as well, like, and things that didn't go well for you. Like say you tried YouTube several times and then the fourth time you tried YouTube doing something else and it blew up. You get what I'm saying? And the only thing this person, like, they could say, you know, oh yeah, or someone could say, hey, you heard about a viewer, they're doing this, that, and the third, like their YouTube's doing great. And this is just an example. It could be TikTok, anything, whatever, right? And they're like, oh yeah, but you know, they tried, you know, this is like their fourth time trying that, right? Like, yeah, it's blowing up, but they had to try X amount of times and this, that, and the third. Like, this is and I'm hoping that's making sense. Like being at a company for so long and then it's like seeing your peers get a certain position you want, and then by the time it gets to you, 4 years has passed and those other people moved on, as people behind you, you know, gossiping like, oh yeah, they've been here for so long and they're finally getting the CPO position after 4 of their other colleagues that came here after them got. It's very weird. It's very weird, and it feels very childish. It feels very, very childish. It feels very childish. Like, it feels like this is somebody who brings up a lot of another person's past to diminish the things that they've accomplished present day. Like, all they're focused on is the mishaps that happened. Oh, you know, they didn't used to have a car. Now they have a car. Oh, yeah, I used to have to pick them up all the time. It was just this, that, and the third. Okay, but they have a car now. If you didn't want to pick them up or give them rides, why did you give it to them? Like, it's that... Oh, they slept on my couch, this, and the third. If you were going to talk mess about them, why did you let them sleep on your couch? Why did you let them crash there? What happened? Like, it's that. What's this Queen of Wands? And it's almost like whatever the situation is, especially regarding a person, you have the power in this to close out some sort of cycle or to kind of just dead things. Like, this doesn't even feel like it's a issue where you have to like cuss, holler, or scream at this point. It's literally like calling it quits or continuing to deal with it. For the Queen of Wands, you have the Nine of Cups, the Page of Cups with the Justice. You got Libra energy. What's the Page of Cups, though? What's the Page of Cups? Then you got the Three of Pentacles. And you have the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands isn't, oh, goodness. You really have people who do not like, it feels like them, their own selves. People who definitely don't have like solid foundations as well. Like you have very immature, I feel like, people who are not liking the journey that you were on, because it's almost like a journey of self-reflection. Like, I don't know what this is, but with the Queen of Wands energy, no matter if you are a man or a woman, it's sticking out to me so much with this reading. Mainly because obviously it was the first real energy to come out in the beginning of the spread, but it's definitely screaming like inner and outer beauty. And with the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, especially with it being in reverse, right off the back, it was almost like, even if you've come from a crowd of friends, like a friend group as well, like you are the one who kind of shines, especially over time. People could not have always seen your beauty. Even if you are handsome, even if you are beautiful on the outside, right? I feel like you definitely had certain people choosing to not see the beauty of who you truly are. And some people who just really didn't because of their own ignorance. And when I mean the beauty, it's how you think, your ideas, your ability to create. And that's not YouTube. That's not just TikTok. It's everything. The ability to just build. And when I mean build, is build connections, build communities. Not everybody can get, a lot of people in one place to help the homeless or feed the homeless. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like you have the ability. Somebody could be a humanitarian as well, or work at shelters. But with the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, I definitely do feel like, especially for that Page of Cups, I definitely do feel like you have individuals who fail to look from within. Like, it's almost giving me an energy of people only doing what they feel as though is cool, right? A lot of people are not going to put themselves on YouTube to do tarot. I'm going to just be completely honest with you. And that's just my opinion. And I mean that more so like people that I could know personally, I guess. Like, how can I put this by using my own example? To me, it's very taboo, right? Not everybody is going to do this, right? Because it's a hit or miss. It's a lot that comes with it. Not everybody's going to want to do it. You get what I'm saying? I just don't want to go off course. But yeah, with the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, it definitely feels like you have people, especially for the Page of Cups, who are very imbalanced. Because with the Four of Cups, that definitely is like my whole card. Your whole from within. You get what I'm saying? You have a solid foundation. Yes, it's a relationship. It could be a marriage, a celebration, whatever the case may be. And that's another thing. You could celebrate yourself. You don't necessarily need people's validation, especially if you could view yourself as needing it in the past. And it's okay. Like, don't be afraid of feeling like, I used to be one way and now I am this way. I used to be insecure and now I'm not anymore. I used to be, lonely. Now I love being alone. Like, don't be afraid to admit those things to yourself. That is growth. You get what I'm saying? I used to be very, very shy. I'm not as shy anymore. You get what I'm saying? I used to not really have a lot of confidence. And I'm talking about for me, like, you have to say those things. You have to be able to realize those things. So that way, anytime anybody else brings it up or says anything else about a past or whatever, you've already dealt with it. So it doesn't matter what anybody say at this point. I know I wasn't as confident as I could have been, but I am today. So what's up? Well, this is okay, but what about today? What's going on? What's up? And I feel like a lot of people can't handle that from you as well. Hence where I felt like that Knight of Swords, like people going out their way to talk a lot. And not necessarily, I don't want to project that. I don't want nobody to look at this like, who's talking about me and this. If that doesn't fit, it may not resonate with you. And that is okay. Yeah, I said that earlier. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like for a lot of y'all are growing, no matter like what your age is as well. And I want to say that so much. For me, being as young as I am too, I know already every day is different. Every day will be a different lesson learned, and there's always a chance for more wisdom. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna be 75 to wisdom. Yeah, I learned the new lesson today. Hopefully make it to 75, child. But hopefully y'all got the gist. But I definitely do feel like we have a lot of people chatting, and I feel like it has a lot to do with your confidence, and for a lot of y'all, if you are still hiding yourself, or you feel like I'm not doing anything out the norm, or this and the third, maybe it's time for you to do that. You get what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with switching things up, going against the grain. You get what I'm saying? If you used to get a certain hairstyle, when you go get your hair done, cut off a couple inches. You get what I'm saying? It's hair, it'll grow back. You get what I'm saying? If you used to dye your hair one color, try a different color. You never know. If your style, change up your style. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully y'all get the gist today. I feel like I'm going in circles with the Ten of Pentacles, and this could even be family, right? It talks a lot about your growth and your comfortability with yourself. It talks a lot about you. What's the Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands in reverse? You have the Two of Wands. With the Ace, yes. It just screams confidence for me. It screams confidence for me. And it's one of those things where you're not worried about anybody else. Yeah, I don't know. You have people really trying to affect, with this Four of Wands, it feels like your self-esteem, your confidence as well. Like you could have had a lot of people play you, treat you as if like you were kind of like nothing as well. Like it's a very arrogant feeling with this Four of Wands. The Three of Pentacles and the Four of Wands reverse. It's giving me a very arrogant energy. Like these are people who felt as though you put them first and you should. Like it's very weird. It's very, very weird. It's very weird. And now they look at you a lot differently because you don't do that anymore. The Two of Wands, you've chosen yourself. You're more focused on yourself. And if you aren't now, I feel like this energy is literally about to present itself to you. It's making you more attractive, to say the least. And what I mean by more attractive, I'm not saying like for people to love you, but it's for people to come towards that light, child. Especially for a lot of y'all that could be like MIA, or you're not really going around people as much, or, you know, you're kind of just sticking to yourself. You're working, you're creating, you know what I mean? It's almost like, well, where is Viewer at? I haven't seen Viewer. If you kind of limited posting a little bit, it's like, well, where are they? What are they doing? What I feel like a lot of you are going to go through a spiritual upgrade as well. They came out, I think, in one of the personal, I forget, but a lot of y'all I feel like are going through a lot of like spiritual changes. Especially, I feel like someone could have been like nauseous a lot as well. It's something about being very, very nauseous. Someone could be nauseous. Someone could be pregnant, but I don't know. It's something with being very, very nauseous. It's something with like that being like a spiritual upgrade. Now, if you're like sick or something, now don't let it apply. You know, make sure your bill of health is okay, child. I don't want nobody to think, oh, I'm going through a spiritual upgrade, and the whole time you're sick. No. No. Okay, take care of yourself. But yeah, I'm talking about just a little quick, ooh, I'm a little nauseous. I think it's changes your body is going through. Hopefully this makes sense for somebody, right? What's the Eight of Swords? What's the Eight of Swords? You got the Three of Wands. What's the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands? What's the Eight of Swords and the Three of Wands? You got the Emperor. You got Aries energy. Yeah, y'all had a lot of, it feels like people trying to really confine you with the Ten of Cups, and it definitely could be people you show love to as well. A lot of y'all had a lot of haters. You had a lot of people who seen your potential way before you did, and I've said that before. But with the Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands, and the Emperor, it's like people didn't want you to ever see you for you. They didn't want you to see the power that you have. It's almost like having a star-like quality and people trying to dim it, people trying to hide it from you. People almost like Britney Spears or Wendy Williams. What is that with that guardianship thing? And this is not the, talk about them or I don't know anything about that, but it just gives that like people trying to down the person you are supposed to be. Like you're smart, you have intelligence, you have wisdom, you have knowledge. And I feel like your voice scared a lot of people who use their voice for like nefarious reasons. Like people who really are manipulative or they're liars or they're thieves, especially manipulators, they hate to see you come in. People who want to manipulate a situation, lie and gaslight, they hate to have a conversation with you and they hate to see you come in. Especially I feel like one particular person that you could have let go romantically, this person could have been a fire sign, an earth sign or a water sign. Heavy fire sign with that King of Wands, because that fire sign, that King of Wands energy, that's somebody you do not, could be a water sign. Like I said, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, not really earth. I really said earth because the Ten of Wands, that part, it could be an earth sign. Definitely could be. I'm not taking away from that. But this person is a heavy fire sign or water sign. That person hates to see you coming. They hate to see you coming. Hate it. They hate to see you coming. But I definitely do feel like a lot of people try to. You're intellectual. Whoever you are, you're actually very, very smart in the way you think. And for a lot of y'all that may not feel like you smart, that's the you thing. You get what I'm saying? And smart is a multitude of different things. You could be book smart. You could be street smart. Okay, it's a lot of different smarts. Okay, you could be creatively intelligent. Where you could listen to a beat and you could drop lyrics as a drop of a dime. I can't do that. And I tried to write music. Now I can write a poem or two, but music. No, like I can't follow no beat, nothing, okay? Cadence, but that's about it, okay? But there's some people who are just musically inclined like that, where they can hear a beat, and it flows for them. And that's where I feel like a lot of people wanted to attack you mentally. They wanted to psych you out mentally, whether that was filling your mind with, negativity, lies, hurting your feelings, trying to make you believe things that aren't true, etc., okay? Because they know how powerful you are. So a lot of you are very, very strong, very, very powerful. What's this Two of Swords? What's this Two of Swords? And for a lot of y'all that haven't seen like a father figure in a while, I feel like he's like really, someone's waiting to see you too. Especially if you are in no contact with this person, a father figure in specific. Could even be a baby's father. Someone could even be incarcerated, like in prison, but doesn't have to be. But someone, a father figure, a baby's father, has you heavily on their mind. With the Five of Pentacles for the Two of Swords. Yeah, like I don't know what the situation is with the Six of Cups, and it could be revolving a past situation, but I definitely do feel like you are going to have to make a decision to stay or go. Monica, Stay or Go, I believe is the song. Monica, literally with the Fool. A lot of y'all gonna have to make a tough decision to stay or leave a situation. Leave somebody truly behind. Because I feel like whatever the situation is, especially if it's a person, now my eyes just wanna, everything just wanna start fucking with me. I feel like you won't see anything really good happening for you until you was to leave someone or a situation behind. And again, that's gonna look different for everybody. Free will is a thing as well, right? And I'm not saying leave a place and that's where you have to live, where you'll be home. Like, be smart about the decisions that you are making. I feel like for a lot of y'all, you will make the best decision for yourself ultimately. But yeah, I feel like for a lot of y'all, a tough decision is going to have to be made regarding a person, place, or a thing. And then whether is it worth sticking something through or fixing it or figuring it out, or just kind of ghosting the situation and leaving it kind of like behind with the Fool. What's the Hangman? You got the Seven of Pentacles. What's the Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles? With the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Wands. 77 can be of importance. What's the Seven of Cups? That's too many. What's the Seven of Cups? Oh my goodness. You got the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. For the Seven of Cups, oh goodness. We about to end it, y'all, because, yeah. Yes. What's the Knight of Wands? Before I say what I want to say, what's the Knight of Wands? You got the high. I feel like, yo, goodness, because I feel like I'm just talking in circles, but I feel like for a lot of y'all have, especially if you're the first in your family to do a lot, whether that's go to college, you know, have success, no matter what that looks like, be married, whatever it looks like for you. I feel like you have people very confused as to why things are working out for you, why things just seem to flow in your life. I feel like for a lot of y'all, you are a very hard worker, yes, but I feel like a lot of y'all have a very strong intuition. Like it's strong, you listen to it and you utilize it. I feel like a lot of y'all do not waste your intuition because everybody has it, right? Everybody has an intuition. It's just up to you if you acknowledge it, especially with discernment as well. Like I said, it's just up for you to acknowledge it. It's up to you. It's up to you to work with it as well. I've seen a lot of situations where, you know, from the outside looking in, you're just like, you're literally being treated like garbage. Why are you with this person? And, you know, I've had certain people who stay with the person that's treating them like crap. You get what I'm saying? Not utilizing that intuition, being comfortable in them situations. And I'm not here to judge, but it's just, it's a very scary thing, okay? I've been in situations where my intuition is clearly telling me, I'm seeing it clear as day that someone is not healthy for me, good for me, and I'm choosing to stay in that. And what happens? The situation gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse until it's like your intuition does nothing but prove you correct. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like you definitely have people who are afraid of utilizing it, because I feel like they're afraid of the changes. You get what I'm saying? When you walk and move in true faith, and you know, we say intuition, discernment, but when you really walk in that, and you really just listen, and it's really to yourself. Like, that's really all of that is. It's really you making up your mind about a person, place, or thing. You get what I'm saying? With the, you know, for some people will say with the help of divine, I would say that as well. Because the signs will be clear as day. You get what I'm saying? You choose to ignore them or not. And I feel like a lot of people are realizing that you are someone who does not ignore the signs. You don't ignore the signs, even if you did before. Even if you did before. That's why I feel like you definitely do have someone or people who feel like they may have cheated you at one point in time before. Not anymore, though. What's the Two of Cups? What's the Two of Cups? And then we're going to end it. Hopefully it just made sense, y'all. It was definitely one of those different ones, okay? It felt like it was everywhere. For the Two of Cups, excuse me, you got the Six of Wands, the Five of Wands with the Knight of Pentacles. With the Five, yeah. You have a lot of people who felt as though They are no competition for you. You got the four, yeah. They are no competition for you. You had people who wanted to compete with you in various, I feel like, of different ways. And they couldn't compete when they couldn't compare. Especially when it came to slowing something down. That did not happen. What's the Five of Wands? You got the King of Pentacles, the Five of Swords. Yeah, especially for my men. I don't know if someone was competing with you for a relationship. Like, I don't know if someone's talking to two people. There's like, I don't know what somebody's trying to do here. But especially because it's clarifying the Two of Cups. There's going to be someone who feels as though, especially if you did walk away from someone, there's going to be somebody who feels as though they like waited too long or took too long to come near you or make something right. Whoever this individual is, you fight with them a lot and they move very slow. And what I mean move very slow is like they don't plan, especially if this was a situationship, or you were dating this person for a while, you thought you were going to get married. It's something where, or this person was just very, very combative. They took too long. For a lot of y'all, this doesn't really pertain to being married. So if you were married, I wouldn't take that part. But what I will say is if you were married to this individual, they're either going to be really, really upset of you moving on, or it's like there's an energy of like them feeling like you already was talking to somebody or this new person that you meet. But for a lot of y'all, someone, yeah, especially if it was like a situationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, y'all broke up, or again, situationship, it was on and off, this, that, and the third, someone's going to feel like they moved too slow towards you. Because for a lot of y'all are going to move on from someone from your past that I felt like it was hard for you to move on from. Or to kind of accept, yeah, with the Six of Cups, that something was like over, or like y'all just it wasn't what it was going to be. Last few cards, what was the Two of Cups? You had the Six of Cups come out. But last few cards, you had the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. What's the Queen of Cups? You have the Hermit. You got Virgo energy out here. What's the Hermit? Oh my God. They want to fall on the floor bad today with the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person could have ghosted you as well. The person is going to be upset. This is somebody who gave you the bare minimum too when it came to love. Like they could have not even rarely ever told you that they did love you or like you. Yeah, this person, whoever the person is, that like it's like someone who held back from you terribly. I feel like is the hater too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like someone has a weird way of just coexisting with you. Like it's weird. Like they like you, but they hate you. Like it's something that someone like hates about you, but it's almost like one of those things where someone hates the fact that you have a light that they are attracted to. This is somebody who does not, I wouldn't say they don't like you, because I feel like for a lot of y'all, whoever this person is, they were you were romantically involved with them. But it almost gives that they were jealous of you too at the same time. Especially if you catch yourself, for my feminines, the one that identifies feminine or you are actual woman, especially if a lot of times you catch yourself being in masculine energy around this person, or you felt as though you are more of the masculine one, is because that motherfucker didn't like you like that. I'm gonna be honest with you. They didn't. Yeah. But y'all, those were the messages. I definitely do hope that the messages resonate for you guys. And overall, I hope that the messages were useful, okay? Yes, and with that being said, guys, go birds! And happy Valentine's Day, guys. Yes, bye-bye.